Hello world, I'm Vinnie Sims and this is today's MAA Ask Me Anything. I take one question from the week and I answer it very deeply, and meaning by that, I answer it very strong. So I just answer the question. So today's question, let me get this queued up for you. This is from ABC Tom 2. His question was, why is that the new iPad Air is called the iPad Air, but the new iPad Mini with Retina display is lighter and smaller than the iPad Air. The iPad Air with Retina display. I would call the iPad Mini with Retina display the iPad Air, and the iPad Air he would call the iPad Pro. Now, what I said in the comments, like he asked me this question, he said, "Good." This is what I said. I said, "Good question. I think Apple will answer the question next year. Why Apple might be making an iPad Pro with a bigger display," and that's in brackets. Now, I don't like saying a lot of rumors, but this is a rumor going around saying Apple is making, or at least is trying to make, an iPad Pro with a bigger display, with a top 12.9-inch display, a little bit smaller, just a little bit smaller than my MacBook Air. And that's a rumor, and I don't like saying rumors because if someone goes out and saying, well, this is what Vinnie said. Vinnie said there's going to be an iPad Pro with a bigger display, and then they blame it on me, which never was. So he's asking why is the iPad Air not called the iPad Pro and the iPad Mini with Retina display not called the iPad Air. Now, I really think that the iPad Mini with Retina display is meant to be called the Mini because the form factor of itself is called the Mini. And the Air, the iPad Air, is just lighter, and that's why they called it the iPad Air. So that's also an opinion and a fact and a thought. Not really a fact, but that's my thought, my opinion, and that's technically why I think Apple just called it the iPad Air with iPad Air with Retina display. They call it a Mini because that's factor to me, because it's a smaller iPad with Retina display, and the iPad Air, it's just lighter. So that's all. That's the question. So thanks everyone for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, even rating. It means a lot. And that's technically all. That's today's MAA, or this week's MAA, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.